Satnam, truth is my name. My name is also Melissa, and this is Sunday Kundalini Yoga. Again, I'm in a new setting. Isn't this place cool? I have cool on the mind. I have Miss Pac-Man behind me, samurai swords, leather couches. Like, this is not my place. I just want to make that very clear. I'm staying in somebody else's house, watching their pooches for them. And today I thought, let's do Kriya for the lymph glands. Fall is in the air, and it's easy to start getting like cozied up and really still, watching movies, reading books, making cookies, whatever it is that you start to do during the fall season. But at the same time, those things are all awesome, but we also start to slow down physically, which is fine. We need to, but slowing down too much is, too much of a good thing. So we want to keep the body moving, keep the blood moving, and really moving our own lymph. The lymph system is our filtration system, and it doesn't have its own pump. So it's dependent on our movement, our exercise, and our own bodily stimulation of the lymph to keep it in good shape. At the same time, it's like, school dance season and stuff. And so I have kind of some groovy music for us to just kind of really make it fun to move the body too. All right. Anyway, let's tune in. Bring the hands together. Prayer pose. Palms are flat and pressing in at the heart center. Thumbs are in, pressing at the sternum. Sitting up nice and straight. Close the eyes down and gaze at the third eye. Let's together take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold it at the top, engage Mulban, squeezing the anus, sex organs, lower abdomen comes up and in. Start to draw that energy up, 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 up. Through the nose, exhale. Another deep inhale. This time engaging Jalandhar Band, neck lock. Pulling the chin slightly back as if you're driving a car, trying to hear a conversation in the back seat while looking straight ahead. Neck's in line with the spine. Through the nose, exhale. One more big inhale, and we'll tune in with our Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. We repeat it 3 times. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Deep inhale through the nose. Pull both locks, Mulband, Jalandhar Band. Relax the shoulders, crown of the head is to the ceiling, legs are relaxed. And exhale. Like, what is happening? I think their Siri thing is talking to me, telling me how to roll my shoulders up and down and relax. Thank you. All right, let's all do that throughout this practice. Okay, we're going to stand up to warm up. We'll just do one kind of 2-minute warm-up session. I want to move all the joints in the body. So I'll play some music, and we'll start by moving the hips around. So hands on hips, let's move the hips in a circle. Already feeling some poppage there. And reverse direction. Just opening up the hips here. This is a very active Kriya, so we want to make sure that the muscles and the joints are ready, the muscles surrounding the joints are ready for us to move up into shoulder stand and things like that. So while you're up, let's go up on one foot and start seeing if you can swing that lower leg around to get the knee to move in all directions, really rotating in circles here. Switch directions. Anyway, while you're up, maybe grab some props, whatever you need to come into shoulder stand. And if you don't do shoulder stand, just swap your legs. Um, you can just lay on the back with the feet up, but you still may want some props today. I have my meditation cushion and a couple pillows. Shoulder circles, shrugging up and back. Let's move those hips while we do that. And switch directions with the shoulders. Let's move the elbows. So rotating the lower arms, in. Move your ankles around at the same time if you can. Coordination. Switch the circle of the lower arms. Rotate that other ankle. And let's rotate the head. Circle it around. And circle the other way. Good, look up. Deep breath in. And look down. Deep breath in here. And deep breath out, allowing those neck muscles to relax. Give yourself a little shake. Shake the tension of the week off. All right, we're going to start seated with this Kriya. We'll jump right in. Kriya again for the lymph glands. Realize that light is really bright, but I think it'll be too dark without it. Okay, so the first move that we're going to do is a twist, and you're going to be plugging your ears, so make sure you listen first. Hands are going to be up, so the upper arm's at a 90-degree angle parallel to the ground. And you're going to, you know, the little flaps of your ears, you're going to push those in until you plug your ears and can't hear, and your fingers just sit on the back of your head. With your elbows spread nice and wide, your heart open, your abs and all of your stomach muscles, obliques, back, lower back muscles, all your core engaged. I want you to inhale to the left, exhale to the right, okay? So I'm practicing with you. I'm not exactly mirroring you. You inhale on the left, exhale on the right. Eyes are closed and focused at the brow point, and your ear flaps are pushed in, so your ears are plugged. So you probably can't hear the funky music on this first one, but hopefully you can feel the beat, okay? We're here for about 1.5 minutes. And go ahead and begin. Inhale, exhale, sat, nam, sat, nam. All right, and come to the center, and let's bring the arms up, palms facing forwards, fingers spread wide. Keep those eyes closed and focused at the brow point. Big inhale. Hold, engage mole bond, draw the energy up, crown of the head to the ceiling as the shoulders come down, fingertips reach for infinity. Slowly exhale, slowly comb the hands down through the auric field and allow the fingertips to come to rest on the ground. Deep breaths here, eyes closed. Take a moment of stillness after our first exercise for the lymph glands. There's a lot of lymph located under the arms. And so we're starting to stimulate that area as well as moving the spine in a side to side direction. On an inhale, open the eyes. We're going to continue in a seated position, and now we're going to go for a little run with the arms. The fingers are going to be straight and pointed up. The thumbs are going to come in and try to touch the mound of the pinky. Okay, so you're kind of in the salute kind of position with your hands, but the palms face each other. Elbows are going to come in and knock the ribs as the opposite hand goes up. So it's up with one arm, other arm, the elbows knocking in at the ribs. So, okay, so like this, in a piston kind of motion. I started to do it. I kind of do a breath of fire here. The breath is not specified, so it's up to you. Let the breath regulate as you wish. But mine, I'm doing an in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Breath, eyes are closed and focused at the brow point. Let's go for a little run. Ready? I'm just going to turn this music up a little bit. Eyes closed. Remember, thumbs are pushing in at that pinky, the mound of the pinky. Sit up nice and straight. Core tucked in to support the movement of the arms. Really give those ribs a knock. We have an extra store of energy here that we can knock loose with this exercise. Again, working on the lymph, moving the lymph under the arm. Going, less than a minute to go. The more you straighten the arms, the more you are exercising the stomach meridian and helping with your own digestion. Twenty more seconds. Stay with it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands up again. Palms facing forward. Deep breath in. Eyes closed. Engage Mulban. Draw the energy up. Again, crown of the head aims for the ceiling. Shoulders come down. Fingertips reach up. So we have all this opposition happening. Exhale. Comb the hands through the auric field. Bring the fingertips to rest on the ground. Take a moment here in quiet silence. Allowing the heart rate to come back down. Integrating the exercise, allowing this peaceful moment to take over in between these really active exercises in this Kriya. Okay, next movement is going to be a lion's roar through an O mouth, an O-shaped mouth. We are going to be inhaling and exhaling as we cup our hands just a little bit and scoop. I always think of water when I do this, scooping the water over our heads through our arc line back over the shoulder. So both the inhale and the exhale are through the mouth. And as we think about doing this, lymph, remember, is our filtration system. So we're literally clearing ourselves out. And when we're clearing our arc line, we're clearing our own karma. But this is also, the arc line works as a sort of spidey senses for us. And it's little feelers that can feel when someone's watching you or tailing you too close, that kind of thing. And so other people's energy gets stuck in here too. So it's not always your energy that's negative or bringing you down or making you heavy. Sometimes it's other people's crap that's kind of getting in your web. So let's really concentrate on clearing that out as we do this exercise. Okay. Full 2 minutes, so it's strong. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Sat, nam, sat, nam, sat, nam. Inhale and exhale through the mouth. Eyes are closed and focus at the brow point. Core engaged, sit up nice and straight. Don't allow the chin to jut. Keep the neck in neck lock. Whatever it is, put it behind you. A little bit longer. Create your own wind here. Make the air around you move. Good. And let's bring the arms up yet again. Palms facing forward, fingers spread wide. Deep inhale through the nose. Eyes are closed and gazing fiercely at the brow point. Engage Mulban. Draw the energy up, up, up. Through the root, up through the core, up through the heart, the throat, the third eye, the crown, the aura. Exhale. Comb the fingers through the magnetic field. Allow the hands to rest on the lap or on the ground. A few deep breaths here. In and out the nose. Eyes stay closed. Those O breaths always make me really thirsty. To grab a drink of water if you need. The next exercise, and please shake out your legs as you need as well. The next exercise is still seated with the arms coming out to the sides at a perfect 90-degree angle. So you're making sort of a cross with your body. You're making fists and the thumbs are inside the fists. We're going to start here. We're going to go down about a foot, back up to straight, and then over the head. Fists don't touch, but they come over the head. So it's a 4-part movement. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Okay? Kind of a cheerleader, cool kid kind of movement. All right, let's get going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sa, ta, na, ma. Eyes are closed. The breath will be what the breath will be. I'm kind of taking a big inhale sniff as the arms come overhead and out on the other movements. Arms are super straight, but the shoulders are relaxed. And the neck is in neck lock. It's very important that you don't let that chin jut out. Keep it back. Stay cool. Okay, 30 more seconds. We got this. Cheer yourself on. Yeah. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep those arms up above your head. Open the hands. Take a deep breath in. Engage mole bond as you draw that energy up. Relax the lower body. And exhale, comb the hands through the auric field. Allow them to relax on the ground or on your lap. Up to you. Eyes stay closed in between here. Remember, Kundalini Yoga, almost every Kriya, especially these active ones, are all about exciting the sympathetic nervous system, that fight, flight, freeze. So we're really getting kind of ourselves artificially excited and then calming back down into the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest in between exercises. And the whole point is this is a practice. This is training to take out there into your real life, out off the mat, at work, school, kids, relationships, go into the store, all the stuff, driving. This is what we're practicing for, to be better people out there. Okay, now we're going to do some frogs. So I'm putting on some really, really rock out kind of music. Okay, frogs. We are like this on our lily pad. Fingertips are on the ground and your heels are trying to touch you up on your Barbie toes. Okay, legs are obviously bent, and as they straighten, the head comes down to look between the knees, and they bend, your face comes facing forward. Okay, if your knees can't do that, you can do a smaller version of this where you're just doing a mini turned out squat. Up to you, but the inhale's always when the bum is up, exhale, bum comes down. All right, so I'm going to do 26 and then I'm going to do 10 more. So you do as many as you can. Frogs are great for the lymph system because they exercise behind the knees and really start tipping. The calves bring blood back to the heart. So when we tip things over this way, we're encouraging and helping the lymph system along. One of the most important key aspects of it. Exercising these calves. Totally lost count on my frogs. That's okay. I have it kind of timed too, so that's a minute. Woo! Let's shake that out. Okay, let's do 15 more. Ready? Stay with me. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, we did it. Nice. Okay, let's stay in this bent over position. I'm going to grab my elbows so I can hang really relaxed. hang out here. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. This breath tells the body it's okay. Come on back into the parasympathetic nervous system. Rest and digest. Woo. All right, what's next? Oh yeah. Okay, now we're gonna go for a bike ride in the park. Easy, no problem. I wonder, let's see what it looks like with the lights off. Can you still see me? Ooh, okay. That's a little more relaxing in the blue light. Okay, I'm going to show you the next 3 moves so that you don't have to look at the screen, because we want to be very careful with our delicate necks. So I don't want you craning your neck trying to figure out where we're at. The first posture is on the back, bicycling. Okay, so just a simple bicycle, heads resting on the ground. The arms, the hands actually are supposed to be interlaced at the neck. So behind the neck, bicycling. I can do that for a few seconds and then I feel my back start to arch. So if you need to support the back on this first move, please put the hands under the bum, never under the lower back. That's not helping anything, but under the bum to keep the pelvis tilted up. That will support you. Okay, that's the first movement. Then we come up doing the same thing in bicycle pose. Here for about a minute, and do your best here. You can accommodate what feels really good. I mentioned those props, is to stack, make a nice stack for yourself. See if I can demonstrate this gracefully. So something like that, to where your hips are raised and you're bicycling here. Okay, you don't have to be clear up in a shoulder stand. You can do more of a supported move like that. Up to you. And then finally, from that shoulder stand, we're going to be tipping the legs back one at a time in like a scissor kind of plow. As you can see, the couch is in my way, which is kind of a good thing, because I'm not the best at plow, but it's really nice for the feet to touch something. So when you're here, you are up and down, up and down. And if you have something behind you like I do, wonderful. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. 1 minute for each. Let's go ahead and begin with our bicycling. I'm going to just start with my hands under my bum. Let's go for a nice ride in the park. Through the fall leaves, fresh air, wind blowing your hair back. Maybe you already have a beanie on. Abs are pulled in to facilitate the movement of the legs. Make sure you're really straightening and bending the legs. Again, the knees so important to the lymph system. There's a lot of lymph there, and if your knees are swollen for any reason at all, it's a good indicator that your lymph system is a little clogged, especially in that area. And the number one thing that can help is movement like this. Oh, we're up now in our shoulder stand. Continue that bike, the bicycling movement. Keep the breath regulated. Keep that neck straight. Gaze is up or eyes are closed. And you're looking at the third eye. Okay, let's straighten up into a pencil, as my boy calls it. And then start tipping one leg down at a time, all the way to the floor, and plow with one leg, one-legged plow, alternating legs, or touching the prop you have behind you. Chair, couch, cushion, whatever it is. Again, these inverted positions, just so wonderful. Shake the body up. Carefully come down. Give those knees a hug. Give yourself a big hug. Well done. That is not easy. Let's take a moment here. Go ahead and stretch all the way out. Legs long. Allow that lower back to release on the ground. You're flat out. Relax the hips. Relax the shoulders. The face. And then reach overhead. Arms are straight above you. Make yourself long, long, long. Point the toes. Stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And knees come back into the chest. Give yourself a hug. Rock if it feels good from side to side, or push yourself up into a seated position. We'll meet there for the final movement of this Kriya. Rock back and forth if it feels good. Distributing the energy throughout the body. And come to seated when you're ready. Okay, the last movement is a moving chant with bowing. Remember last week we did some nice bowing. So check that out, that video from last week if you like this pose and you'd like to do some more bowing and do a whole clinic on it. Okay, so I like to have, it's really good when we're bowing to have your forehead, your third eye touching something. And this bow is going to be it's a 3-part movement, so it's very quick. And therefore, I like to have something pretty high in front of me to allow my forehead to touch. So I have my meditation cushion in front of me. All right, let me explain the chant really quick. It's Hare Guru, Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. Hare, H-A-R-E, Guru. Siri, S-I-R-I, Guru. Hare Guru, Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. Which this means, and you don't have to chant along, you can just listen to me. We're not here for very long. And the words are in the description of this video. And Hare Guru is like, oh, creation manifested itself. Look around, like this is a beautiful planet. Look at these beautiful things. Like what the hell? Like we're awesome, right? Somehow this all manifested and we keep manifesting. Hare Guru, Siri Guru, isn't it great? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it artistic? Isn't it beautiful? Hare Guru, Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru is wow. So Hare, we manifested. It's great. Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. Wow, I'm just like in awe all the time at everything around me. That's what we're chanting. Okay, the hands are going to be placed at the shoulder, at shoulder height, flattened and fingers together. The left hand is in front of the right hand. Okay, so it looks like this with your left hand facing, your left hand's going to be coming down to the ground. Okay, And again, it's in 3 parts. Hare Guru, Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. On the Wahe Guru, your head is coming down to touch the floor or something in front of you. Hare Guru, Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. Up. And we're supposed to come up rather quickly. So we're going to. And I'm going to put this to a little bit of music just to support us. Let's begin. Hare Guru, Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. Up. Hare Guru, Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. Hare Guru, Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. Partway down, all the way down. Up. Hare Guru, Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. Eyes closed. Hare Guru, Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. 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 Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. Hare Guru, 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 Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. And come up. Keep those hands in position. Maintain the asana. Through the nose, inhale deep. Eyes stay closed. Engage Mulband. Draw the energy up, up, up from your root, through the core, heart, throat, third eye, crown, aura. And exhale. Release the hands. Engage Mulband on the exhale. As you need, inhale in and out the nose and take a moment here in silence, feeling the effects of that moving meditation of the entire Kriya. Allowing yourself to absorb your own energy that you've created. All right. We'll go ahead and close with our sunshine song. Sing it twice, once for yourself, perhaps dedicating it the second time to someone else or to a group of beings you feel needs your energy. Bring the hands to the heart center, eyes closed down again, focused at the third eye. We'll take a deep breath to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and pure light within you guide your way on. Deep inhale for a long sat, short nam. Sat nam. deep gratitude to all the yogis, all the sages, all the teachers who have passed down these marvelous traditions of movement, mantra, meditation, so that in practicing them, we can be the most cleared out, efficient, energy creating, creative beings and versions of ourselves today and every day, in this moment and in every moment. Sat Nam. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that practice. I hope that if you were cold, you feel warmer. If you were feeling down, you feel more up. And if you felt like you were entangling other people's energies and holding them when you don't need to, that you've been able to let some of that go. If you like this, then maybe share it with someone else you think will appreciate it too. And we'll see you next week for a meditative practice. Have a great week ahead. Sat Nam.